The Loretta Young Show.
Point to one isolated moment in your life that you would give almost anything to relive. Now it's summertime in San Francisco in a Berry Street hotel.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my. Well.
How was the weather?
Oh, wonderful. Just wonderful. Especially the nights. Oh.
I hear those tropical nights have really got it.
Yes, they certainly have. San Francisco really has it, too. Oh, I just love this city.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Oh, thank you. I intend to. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a minute.
I wonder if that native girl speaks English.
Why, George Mayfield. I don't believe it. Oh. I'm sorry. Here you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. What in heaven's name are you doing in San Francisco?
Looking for you?
For me? Well, there's nothing wrong with Mama, is there?
Oh, no.
Oh, thank heaven, you scared me to death.
As a matter of fact, I saw her yesterday.
Oh?
That's how I found out where you'd be staying.
Oh. Well, come in, come in.
Don't have to ask if you had a good time.
Oh?
You looked wonderful.
Oh, well, I certainly feel it. Thank you. Well, it certainly is a surprise. Now, how about you, George? Healthy as you look, I hope.
Oh, yes, I think so.
Good. And Mary?
Oh, fine, fine.
Where is she, anyway?
She couldn't come.
Ah.
Yes, it seems that Mrs. Bell took ill, so Mary has to manage the church bazaar again this year.
Well, that's life, you know. Tell me, really, what are you doing here?
Oh, the teachers' convention in Berkeley.
Oh, I forgot all about it. My head is still so full of ukuleles.
I don't like to interrupt your vacation, but how would you like to go back to college?
I'd love to.
Well, you see, every principal was asked to take one of his faculty members with him to the convention, so I thought that...
Say no more. You thought Miss Audrey Dickerson may not be the best social science teacher you have, but she'd be the least expensive to take to the convention because she'd already be there,
Exactly.
I accept.
It should be fun.
Oh.
And we have lovely accommodations right on the campus.
Oh. Well, I already have this room. I mean, it's booked and paid for. It's on the tour, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you see, I lived on campus before, but I've never lived on Nob Hill, and... Well, if you think it'd be all right...
Oh, I'm sure it would be.
Oh.
We can arrange to have you commute with one of the San Francisco teachers.
Fine.
I'll phone you and give you the ddetails, huh?
All right, George.
I've got to be there now, so goodbye.
Bye. I mean, aloha. Aloha.
Oh, aloha.
Have you spent any time in Hong Kong, Mr. Granger?
Yes. There are a number of things to see here in town. Have you ever been to Peking, Miss Fuller?
No, but I've always wanted to.
Wait, excuse me. Everyone's heard about your fabulous trip except your boss.
Hello.
You better get a moment with you before you're bored telling about it.
Oh, I'm afraid my trip to Hawaii isn't considered very fabulous around here. Do you know I've discovered? We're in a room full of well-traveled teachers.
Is that a fact?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been off the mainland, so you can tell me about it.
Oh. Oh, well, really, George, it is just wonderful. You and Mary ought to take a trip there someday.
Isn't it terribly commercial?
Oh, of course, there are lots of ugly neon signs and billboards and big modern buildings, you know, but there's also this marvelous mixture of ginger and jasmine on the soft night air.
Miss Dickerson, are you still here?
Yes. Why, shouldn't I be?
Well, I didn't mean that, but I thought she was riding with Miss Coney.
I am.
Miss Coney left half an hour ago.
Without me? Oh, but you couldn't have. I'm supposed to go back to the city with you.
Don't panic, don't panic. I'll take you back.
Well, George, I hate to have you do that. It's such a long way over there.
Nonsense. I don't mind at all. It's a nice night, and I like to ride. Besides, you can tell me about the trip.
Now, I'm warning you, it's not much of a gift. It's just a little remembrance from Hawaii. I have a feeling Mary's going to like it better than you.
Oh?
Come in, won't you?
Thank you.
Oh, I hope they don't lecture us all day tomorrow. I've just got to get at my hair. It's a wreck with all that sun and sand.
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking you looked rather nice, sort of sun-streaked and healthy.
Sit down.
Thanks. I think that native living agrees with you.
Oh, I'm sure it does, but I don't think it agrees with my pocketbook. There were so many beautiful things that I wanted to buy, George.
Didn't bring back a hula skirt, did you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
Oh?
Yes, I even took a few lessons on the boat coming over. There were several others just as old and foolish as I was, so it was fun.
Gonna give us a show?
Oh, good heavens, no, I'm terrible at it. But I am going to teach one of the girls in the class what little I did pick up. You know, a record comes with a skirt.
Oh?
Hmm? I can't think of any better way of livening up a geography lesson, can you?
I'm all for it.
Oh, your present. Here, I bring you all the way up here, and I forget to give it to you. There you are.
Well, that certainly looks interesting.
Uh-huh.
Well, now, isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Mary will love it. Thank you, Audrey.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know, that's lovely. What is it?
What do you mean, what is it? It's a shell.
What's it for?
Oh, it isn't for anything, really. Just beautiful, I thought.
Well, that it is. And beauty is reason enough for being. Right?
Right. I just love shells.
Oh? Did you bring back any others?
A few.
I'd like to see them.
Oh, certainly.
You know, I didn't know you collected shells.
Oh, I don't really. But it just seemed to be the thing to bring back from an island, you know.
Wait a minute. That's not a shell.
Oh, no, that's a papaya. A very ripe papaya. Have you ever tasted them? They're delicious.
Looks too pretty to eat.
Oh, indeed not. Look, I've got a plate and a spoon and a piece of lemon. I was going to have it for breakfast, but you ought to taste this.
No, not if it's for your breakfast.
Oh, I'll save my half.
Hulas, papayas. I'll bet you even tried your hand at surfboarding.
My bones are pretty old, you know. And if they get broken, they're going to stay broken for a long time. So I left the surfboarding to the kids.
I'll bet you could have done it.
Well, I must admit, by the time I left, I was almost tempted to try it. Oh, that is pretty ripe. I can tell just by looking at it.
Oh. Isn't it fun to suddenly find yourself an authority on something foreign?
You're kidding me again. Put some lemon on it.
No, I mean it. I mean, you've been someplace different, and you've actually seen how different it is. You felt it, you tasted it, you even brought some of it back with you. I call that really traveling.
Yeah. I brought these back for Mama, but I'm afraid they're not going to last very long.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a tangerine or an apricot taste. I can't decide which.
Can't either.
Mm.
It's good.
Oh, there's something else I want to show you. Look. Tapa cloth. Isn't that pagan looking? It's all made of wood fibers. Feel that. You know, this is what they display the shells on in the stores. Just like that. See?
Oh, my goodness.
That's mother of pearl.
I think this change has been good for you.
Oh, change is good for everybody. I wonder why usually we're so afraid of it.
You're different. Did you know that?
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
That's impossible. Then maybe I am. Because maybe I do feel differently about certain things.
Such as?
Well, Such as, all my life before moving to the coast, I lived inland, in small towns, where you know everybody, you know what they do every day, and you know how they think. And one day you get on a boat, and it stops at a beautiful island, and you get off. And then you start thinking about how many beautiful islands there must be and how many wonderful people there must be in the world for you to meet and learn from. And then all of a sudden, I wanted to go everywhere and meet everybody. But you have to come home. You don't want to leave. You love it there. But you leave. And you know that it's all going to go on without you. It was there before you and it's going to be there after you. And, well, your being there, it really didn't matter at all. Except to you. It would help if you could have shared it with somebody. I don't think people should travel alone.
I never thought of you as a lonely person, Audrey.
Neither did I, George. But, on this trip, I felt alone.
You shouldn't be alone. You have so much to give, so much warmth and sweetness.
Yes?
Yes. Thank you for the show, Audrey. We'll both enjoy it very much. And you're the only person who'd think of bringing back something that was just pure beauty. Well, I better go now.
Oh, yes.
Nights are getting too much for me. Getting old, I guess.
Yes. What's the matter?
No.
Oh. What is it? What's wrong?
Get me a glass of water.
Yes. Operator, get me the house doctor immediately. Yes, I'm 703. And hurry, please. I think it's a heart attack.
His name?
George Mayfield.
You're his wife?
No. No, I'm a teacher and I work in the East Side School where Mr. Mayfield is the principal.
I see. Was he married? Has the wife been notified?
No, I don't think so.
Will you do it, or would you rather we call her?
Whatever you say.
The hotel will get the number. We'll call her.
Oh, Mr. Mayfield was a guest at the hotel?
No.
Oh, no.
I
No,
see.
Mr. Mayfield is, he was staying at the University of California. There's a teacher's convention there, and that's where he was staying. He drove me home. I had a gift for him. Well, you see, I just come back from this trip, and I had a gift for Mr. and Mrs. Mayfield, and he came up to my room here to get it, and... Well, he was on his way home, and suddenly... It just happened without any warning at all.
Thank you, Miss Dickerson. Good night.
Lieutenant, this is hardly news. Let's try to keep it out of the newspapers. These things are very embarrassing for the hotel.
Hi, it's only me, Mrs. Dickerson, Davy.
Hello, Davy. Put the ginger ale in the icebox, will you?
Sure thing. The eggs, too?
Please.
Too bad you missed the funeral.
Oh, I just couldn't manage all those stairs.
Yeah. Boy, did your daughter cry. She must have really liked him.
They were very dear friends. Have some.
Thanks. Yeah, I guess he liked her best of all the teachers. She's the one he took to San Francisco.
Oh, Mr. Mayfield didn't take Audrey to San Francisco. Goodness knows she was stopping there on her way back from Honolulu.
Yeah, I know that. But they probably had it arranged. Boy, did she cry. Mind if I use the front door?
No.
So long.
Goodbye, Davy.
Ah, there you are, Miss Dickerson.
Yes. For these last 2 weeks of vacation, there's so much to be done.
This color sort of what you had in mind?
Oh, yes. That's perfect. Thank you.
Anything for you, Miss Dickerson?
Yes, well, I may take you up on that. Think you can paint my supply room also?
Oh, I'll make the paint stretch.
Thank you again.
It's always a pleasure to do anything for you. We get along fine.
Oh, that we do. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Riley.
Sure. We should see more of one another. How about dinner some night?
What?
Dinner. I'd like to take you out some night. How about it?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Mr. Riley.
Well, you couldn't. Why not?
Well, you're married, aren't you?
Sure. So was George Mayfield.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Oh, come on now, Miss Dickerson. I'm not saying anything I shouldn't. The whole town knows about you two.
Well, then the whole town knows more than I do. Please, tell me.
Well, I just hear the teachers talk.
Yes?
I think they've got a point. If all the others are staying on the campus, how come you two got a room in San Francisco?
It was my room. Booked by the tour.
He was there. Oh, come on now, Miss Dickerson. Let's not fight. All I want to do is take you out to dinner. Now, there's a nice
If
new
you
place.
don't stop this, and right now, Mr. Riley, I'm going to take this up with the school board.
Good, fine. Go right ahead. With your reputation, I'll make them believe it was you chasing me for a date.
Oh! Oh! Yes. Yes, 3 tomorrow, Mr. Bailey. Yes, I'll be there. Good night.
What's wrong? What did he want?
Oh, nothing. The school board's having a meeting tomorrow. They'd like to talk to me.
Oh, dear. About Mr. Mayfield?
Mr. Bailey just said they'd like to talk to me.
Audrey, call Mary.
Mary's away, Mother. I got a card from her yesterday. She took the boys to Tahoe. And even if she were here, I wouldn't upset her with this. If the school board wants to hear the story, I'll just tell them what happened. That's all.
Something did happen, didn't it, Audrey? I'm your mother, and I can see it. I hope the others can't.
Oh, Mother, don't worry. Please don't. It's going to be all right.
Oh, I can't help but worry.
Audrey, you're such a good girl.
I know you are such a good girl.
Mother, please. Yes, something happened. But nothing wrong. It was just so personal it only concerned George and me. And he's gone now, and it's left with me. It can only matter to me. No one else.
But what?
George kissed me.
Oh, Audrey.
It wasn't wrong. For one beautiful moment, someone looked at me with love in his eyes. I was beautiful to him for just that moment. And he kissed me. And now I don't want to talk about it anymore, Mother, because it was just a moment, and it could be destroyed so easily. It's all I have, and I want to keep it.
London. An Allied four-powered working group met in London today to iron out details of the Western position on Germany and European security at the month's-end East-West Foreign Ministers' Conference. Delegates from the United States, Britain, France, and West Germany held their first working sessions in strict secrecy this afternoon in the Foreign Office. The Secretary
hello, stranger. May I come in for a minute?
Of course. Come on. I just got your card yesterday. Say, what was the idea of sneaking out like that, huh?
Well, I thought it would do the boys good to be away.
Oh, sit down. You want some milk? I was just having some.
No, thanks.
Turn this thing off. When did you get back?
A couple of days ago.
A couple of days ago? Well, for heaven's sake, why didn't you call me?
Mr. Bailey came to see me tonight. They're going to ask you all sorts of questions tomorrow.
Mary, I'm not afraid of their questions.
What are you going to say?
What do you mean, what am I going to say? Oh, but surely you don't believe those stories.
Did you and George plan that trip to be together?
How can you think that?
Well, you've never denied it.
Well, I never thought it was necessary to deny it. I never thought anyone truly concerned would take such gossip seriously. You really do need an explanation, don't you?
Yes, I do. I want you to tell me what happened that night.
Well, it was just all so silly. You know, I just got back from that trip from Honolulu, you know that, and I was just still so full of the excitement of it and everything that in a moment of excess romanticism, I kissed George.
And George?
Oh, George was, like he always is, kind and considerate and did his best not to embarrass me. He simply said, "Good night, Audrey."
And that was all?
Oh, Mary, take a look at me. Take a good look. Do you really think George or any man could see anything in me? I'm awfully sorry that I didn't straighten this thing out before, Mary, but I just thought it was so ridiculous. My heavens, men have been resisting me for 40 years, and they're going to go on for another 40.
Meeting tomorrow will be at 3. What if I pick you up at 1:45?
You're not going to that meeting, are you?
There'll be fewer questions if I'm there. And I think you've done enough explaining. Night.
Oh, wait a minute. I've got something for you, Mary. I brought it to you from Honolulu. It's for you. Oh, it's lovely. I knew you'd like it. Mary, that's coral growing on it, and it's sharp, so be careful. I will. Good night. Good night. Friendships are fragile things and should be handled as other fragile things. Well, good night. And we'll see you next week.